and welcome to Model Kit Stuff, and today we have a focus on tools video that is looking at this, the Amati Nail nailer. So basically this is a nail pushing tool for use in wooden kit modelling, and let me just talk you through what this tool does and how it's different to other nail pushers. So there's a huge variety of different nail pushers on the market, and I've had several different ones over the years. The ones that you get as freebies with things like Partworks and so on, they tend to be a bit wobbly and aren't a precision tool, I guess is the word I'd be looking for. They're okay, they do the job, but if something's wobbling, you're not putting the pressure down on the nail properly, and the nail can wobble all over the place. And that's my experience with the Artesina Latina tool and some of the ones that you get as freebies. And so I ended up buying this. And this has been a great tool. The pins fit nicely in the end. Let me show you. And although they will fall out, they hold long enough for you to be able to put your pin against the piece of wood, press down, and you're nailed. The thing I liked about this tool is that it had an adjusting collet here on the outside, which acts as a stop. So it stops against there and would allow you to adjust the depth of the nails, which means it's easy to then remove them all with you and pull them out because you've left the heads up and you've not nailed them all the way through. But what happened over time, and this probably did me about 3 ship's hulls, but the little grub screw that adjusts the collet, as you can see, the head sheared off, so I couldn't adjust it anymore, and it was stuck in the position of allowing you to drive the nail all the way through. So that became a problem, and I keep this as a fallback, but because if I've got a nail that I can't drive through, I can shove this over the top and just press it down and get it all the way home like so. So I keep hold of it because it's handy, but I needed a new one. So I bought this. And I bought it because it looks very much like the one I've got. It had an adjusting collet, but this time it had a proper screw head rather than a grub screw. So I can get a screwdriver in there and adjust it. And as you can see, I put my collet so that I can put a nail in, not all the way through. The problem with this one, when I came to use it, was that it was way too wide. If you look at how wide that neck is, it's twice the width. Now, there was nothing on the sale of this saying that it was for wide nails or anything like that. It didn't come with a center sleeve that you could adjust, and when you came to use it, your nails wobbling everywhere, and it was a real problem. Getting the nail in straight was almost impossible. So one of the viewers suggested putting a bit of tube on the inside to narrow it down, which I thought was a good idea. And I ended up making a little bit of modifying some plastic tubes so it would go on the inside. But to be honest, it's still causing me problems. Sometimes the nail catches in the tube. Sometimes the nail still wobbles. Sometimes the tube comes out with the nail. Basically, it just doesn't really work. It doesn't do the job, and I'm very unhappy with it. So I needed to buy something else. So I've bought this. So I've got a number of Amati tools, and the one common thing about Amati tools is I'm always happy with them because they're good quality products. So I've bought this. So the main difference you see is that you've got a tube's possibly slightly longer, but it's a lot thinner. So if I put a nail in there, that must be all the way down there. So you're miles away. And you're pushing that really quite a long distance before a nail's going in. Now there is an adjuster. So rather than having a collet, have a little adjusting screw at the bottom. So if I have it all the way up, like I do now, I believe if I push the tube down, there you go. The top of the nail is still inside the tube, so I have to adjust that out, which drops the little centre block if I want to nail all the way through. Now it's been stopped by my mat. You can see that's going all the way through. What I like about this is it's actually more comfortable to hold than that. That's hand-shaped, which is great for pushing like that, but you actually end up usually pushing like that. Now this, you can hold it like a pencil, whereas that is a bit chunky for that. So I can come along with a bit more precision, I think, place my nail. So this looks like, because it's got a thinner tube and because it's got a thinner handle, that actually I might be able to put nails in with more precision than I have done before. So let's make a little pencil point and see if we can get that exact pencil point, which has always been a bit hit and miss with nailing tools before. Absolutely bang on. So I've not used it in anger. I've only messed around with it like you've seen here. But so far, I really like it. It's definitely not the most expensive pin pusher either. Now they do different versions. So they do a version with an interchangeable tube. So you get a wider and narrower tube. And when you buy it, it does come with some pins, which I have to say look slightly smaller than these. So I'm keeping those for special jobs. But yeah, all the pins we've used here are standard pins that come with standard kits. But yeah, I quite like this. We will use it in anger through the rest of my fly build, and at some point, no doubt, I'll make a comment about whether I like this tool or not. But there you have it. It's the Amati Nail Nailer, which they have added to their professional tool range. Okay, hope that was interesting and useful if you're in the market for buying a nail pusher. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your modelling, and I will see you very soon.